Every great civilization that ignored this one simple rule eventually collapsed. What if we're next? In the quiet hum of our modern world, amidst the glow of screens and the relentless pursuit of progress, we've forgotten an ancient wisdom, a principle so fundamental that its absence now echoes in our collective burnout and anxiety. This isn't a secret code or a lost treasure. It's a law of nature that humanity once revered, the law of balance. Travel back in time, to the banks of the Nile or the philosophical gardens of Athens. Ancient cultures didn't just see the world, they felt its rhythm. For them, life wasn't a linear race to the top, but a cyclical dance. Day followed night, harvest followed planting. Creation was always balanced by rest. The Egyptians structured their lives around the flooding of the Nile, a rhythm of destruction and rebirth. The Taoists spoke of yin and yang, not as opposing forces, but as inseparable parts of a whole, where darkness defines light and silence gives meaning to sound. This understanding wasn't just philosophy, it was survival. They knew that relentless expansion, without periods of consolidation and reflection, was a path to ruin. They built monuments that have stood for millennia, not just with ambition, but with a patient understanding that great things require time, effort, and equally, moments of stillness. Their wisdom was etched into their calendars, their art, and their way of life. Harmony is not a weakness, but the ultimate strength. Now, contrast that with our world. We live in an age of more productivity, more followers, more achievements. Our cities never sleep, our phones never stop buzzing, and our minds are rarely, if ever, allowed to be still. We've replaced the natural cycles of day and night with the artificial glow of blue light, and the seasons of rest with a perpetual grind. The pressure to constantly perform, to present a perfect life online, has turned our existence into an endless sprint with no finish line. We've become masters of doing, but amateurs at simply being. We optimize our schedules down to the minute, yet we feel more disconnected and exhausted than ever before. In our quest for limitless growth, we have declared war on our own natural limits, treating rest not as a necessity, but as a luxury we can't afford. But nature always keeps score. This imbalance isn't just a personal problem, it's a societal crisis. When a system relentlessly consumes without replenishing, it inevitably collapses. We see it in our own lives through burnout, chronic stress, and a growing mental health epidemic. We see it in our environment, as our planet groans under the weight of our insatiable demand for resources. The very progress we so desperately chase is creating the conditions for our own downfall. The ancient ruins aren't just relics of the past. They are warnings. They whisper a timeless truth, that any structure, whether it's a society or a single human soul, will crumble if its foundations are not in equilibrium. We have built a world that is technologically advanced, but emotionally and spiritually bankrupt, teetering on the edge of its own manufactured chaos. So, what is the answer? It's not about abandoning progress or rejecting technology. It's about rediscovering that lost art of balance. It's about intentionally scheduling moments of rest, just as we schedule meetings. It's about finding fulfillment not just in achieving, but in appreciating. Maybe the greatest wisdom of our time isn't about learning how to do more, but remembering when and why to stop. The path forward is not always ahead. Sometimes it's found by pausing, looking within, and finding our rhythm once again. Thank you for joining this reflection. If these ideas resonated with you, consider subscribing for more journeys into lost knowledge and modern wisdom. Rediscover, reflect, evolve.